A rights group Freedom House warns authoritarian governments are increasingly extending their reach beyond national borders to persecute their own citizens. What's called transnational repression recorded at a higher rate in 2025. Of more than 100 new incidents, more than half recorded in Southeast Asia and East Africa. Inter-government collaboration in Asia driven largely by geopolitical pressure and economic incentives from China. While in Africa, it stemmed from a common desire to suppress activist movements. This brings the total number of cases since 2014 to nearly 1,400. Amongst various tactics used, detention and deportation, the most common. In at least 11 such cases, governments were able to use Interpol alerts against exiled quote, dissidents, suggesting potential abuse of such systems. While Chinese, Vietnamese and Russian authorities were the top perpetrators of transnational repression last year, the governments of China, Türkiye and Russia rank as the most prolific overall since 2014. Thailand's deportation of 40 Uyghurs to China last February cemented Beijing's status as the world's leading perpetrator in 2025. The report identifies countries like Afghanistan, Benin, Georgia, Kenya, Tanzania and Zimbabwe as using tactics of transnational repression for the first time last year. This brings the total number of governments accused of targeting dissidents abroad since 2014 to 54. Well, that's more than a quarter of the world's countries. Although democracies are stepping up efforts to counter this practice, major gaps remain. Freedom House is urging governments to adopt a clear and unified definition of this phenomenon and strengthen action across agencies. Other recommendations include sanctions and visa bans on officials involved in forced returns.